You're still in one piece. Okay, okay. Anything new about the tokens? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Things are more serious than I thought. It's me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to them.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies, seeking power with such gruesome acts.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level.
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate made it.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that film. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current
What happened to the village?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were real. But I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl you mentioned.
So Scar really did take her away. I agree. If only we could capture him.
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate point you to
That Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues. You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village? Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could? Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to... Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
How so? You mean she's got someone looking out for you?
Or maybe she prepared other means of protection.
I don't think I follow.
The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? A looming war with the resurrecting Thermodian. And if all of these have something to do with your true identity, then who exactly are you?
না ডাকলে আমি কে উঠবো তুমিও করবে আমি একা করব তুমিও করবে কি আছে নিচেরটা তো শুধু ঠিক আছে এই বেশি ঢং করবে না যে এত এই হয়েছে জল চাপচাপ করছে এই চাপচাপ করছে আমি আমার মতো করে দেবো যেমন করবো অত টাইম কাটাচ্ছে
Come to think of it, the sundial's the last...
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Yes, it's the 12th Shichen of the day. Represented now we have the Shichen of Wei and Vermilion Bird. We should be able to solve the puzzle.
So Rover, you gonna...
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we need to align the correct symbol with this. It's working. And now symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. And we have Tielong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black...
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around. It's gotta be some super confidential stuff Madam Magis as public servants. Well, even though we're both just reservists.
Chuzia has a point. I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their... The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security. Managed...
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the...
Yes. you'll find the most comprehensive and accurate rover. If you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are, I think it suggests first, there is a strong link. Second, you must be a...
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow. I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also the city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. Relax, relax. Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. We'll be waiting for you.
This is so much fun! Imitation.
As I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first. I see. So to gain access to the database, I will need to recover... What is that sound coming from behind the symbol? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the Symphodi? Part of the score holder just lit up. As I expected, a bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway. Seems I will need to look for more Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they're not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems... I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next... That sound. It's coming from... This is the second sono disc. I should bring it to the Symphodi.
এই সবে আমি একটু শুচ্ছি তো একটু পরে শুভ হ্যাঁ না আমি শুভ একটু পরে
Stop.
ঠিক আছে রাখ ঠিক আছে শুচ্ছি কালকে ওর ঘর মুছতে হবে না ঠিক আছে রাখ
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sono discs down there. So this is the right way to go. I'm being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. Another bell just rose up from the water, but it's still locked. I'll need to connect the passageways first. Remnants of the past. Cherish every gain. The music I just heard. It must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinjo City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds I've retrieved the third sonodisc. Time to head back. The discovery. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be enough. This is the fourth missing note. Almost there. Now the water is all gone. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me. I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphony. Now I should have access to the database.
Listen up.
So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing any well. It wouldn't hurt to
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
Haha, bitch, gotcha. Again. Like
Bad timing. Birth. The sounds.
Woolies attack! This is so much fun!
Sounds.
Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Blue!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Still away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave for once?
Here we go again. Leave me?
Moment of resonance. The sounds.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt him? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want. Huh. I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shichen of Cho, and the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance. They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture, if you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Threnodian's revival. Indeed, you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life. And you, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands. And meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past. In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our record. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information. I pray you will find your answers there. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of— I am just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is— Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, they are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jin. You deserve to make your own decision about this. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou if you ever need me again. You need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate.
Very well. You will answer only our questions.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? What is the lament? The lament brings death. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. They hold together. They will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control. Sure, why not? What do you...
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely...
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Cheecher Village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own, unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. You can try to stop us with all you have. But now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more?
About Jue?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam.
How dare you! Madam Magistrate,
No. It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will... Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms. And I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
What?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find... Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best. Jue can predict the future. And up to this point, while justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong. For that, I suppose we will have... In addition, Rover, Jue wants to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers. I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the North, but the ongoing war has made it a very... Since you won't need to go there right now, not until when the raindrops fall. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process, and members who usually keep their identity. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather, but please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou thanks to their extra help. My meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person. Yes, I suppose it does make them stand out. On the other hand, this photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black Shore, since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I... This is my promise. Yes. Please leave it. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence...
Understood. Should I continue...
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than enough people.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they won't. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to... Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't...
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it...
Where was it when you last sensed its...
It was... in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still...
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans.
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt...
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, the prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final...
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. The safest option is for me to...
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you this time. I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand...
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Moment of resonance.
Woolly's attack! This is so much fun!
No hesitation with the sounds.
Here we go again. This is so much fun. Here comes Encore. We'll leave that away.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. The sounds.
This is so much fun.
The sounds.
Movie. Woefully. Bask in the sunlight.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Woolly's attack. Into Woolly's belly you go.
sounds.
Leave it to me. Roll for me. Invitation. Here we go again. You're in for it now. Leave.
The end has come.
Sounds.
Invitation. Luminous energy. You're in. Into Wooly's belly you go. Oopsie daisy. This is so much. Oopsie daisy. Leave me alone.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Sounds.
Wooly's attack. Da 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 da. This is so much fun. Blue. Invitation.
Disperse.
Sounds.
The hour is upon us.
Sounds.
Invitation. This is so much fun. No one picks on Uncore's friends. Here comes Encore.
Swift and resolute.
Sounds.
Moment of resonance.
Here we go again. Leave me alone.
I sense your weakness.
Sounds.
This is so much fun.
Sounds.
The hour is upon us.
This is so much fun. Into Wooly's belly you go. Oopsie daisy.
Swift and resolute.
Sounds.
Blue. Invitation. Wooly's attack. This is so much. No one picks on Uncore's friends. Oopsie daisy. That didn't hurt at all.
The end has come.
Release them! This is so much fun! Leave me alone! Leave it to me. Invitation. Ha! This is so much fun!
Sounds come on, sounds. Moment of resonance.
sunlight. Imitation.
Swift and resolute. The sounds.
Listen up.
No hesitation.
Bloom. Imitation.
Swift and resolute. The sounds. The hour is upon us.
Leave it to me.
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
Photosynthesis.
What?
No hesitation.
Break. Hopefully this helps.
Woolly's attack! Leave me alone! Woolies, let's race!
Wait, what? The first place. Good thing with the game, you don't have domains for where you can
Bullies, let's race!